chronological halves, right? You can enter the second half of life in your 20s. It's possible to do this, though pretty unlikely. Usually most people in their 30s, 40s, 50s. But there is this shift that people have noticed in their inner lives as they're paying attention to it, the kind of crisis they feel as they get more life experience and have various traumas happen to them, various successes, like just as you experience life, it does something to you. And what we're wanting to do is like, okay, can we name this transition and pay attention to it and try to navigate it well? Even for those of us who may not be in that second half yet, right? I was telling Tyler earlier, just a few minutes ago, I don't think I'm in a midlife crisis, but I can see one from here, right? Like it might be right around the corner. Yeah, it's coming.
And I'm here, why?
Gail, why do you think you're here? Yeah, I did think it was a good idea to not just have someone who was 36 teaching the class. There was some wisdom that we needed from some other voices. But yeah, no wait. That's what we're going to be thinking about, though, is this transition and how, even if you're in the first half, how do you look ahead to know what's coming so you can navigate it well when it does come, right? All right, so the first thing we want to do is talk about this first half of life. I've borrowed this language from Ronald Rolheiser. This is another one of the books that I highly recommend, called Sacred Fire by Ronald Rolheiser. The subtitle is A Vision for Deeper Human and Christian Maturity. Here you go. Sacred Fire. And I like the way he names this, the struggle to get our lives together. This is what we're trying to do in the first half of our life. Because there's a lot of just details we've got to figure out, right? Rolheiser talks about like the moment puberty hits, you are on this mission to leave home, right? There is something driving you out, and you've had a home, you've grown up in a home, you've had a place, a family, hopefully, and yet there's something in you that drives you out of that place in order to find your own home, make your own place in the world. And that takes some time to do. This is decades worth of work, struggling to get your life together, right? And it looks different for all of us, all the details of this, but we're essentially all about the